Welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to demonstrate very quickly a bit of a tip that some of you might want to try out. It's using the OpenXR Toolkit. At the moment I'm in the Varjo Aero and I'm locked at 45 frames per second using motion reprojection. It feels so smooth, beautiful and very nice indeed, very minimal stuttering. However, that's because I'm using turbo mode. If I now switch that off, which I'm going to do right now, notice how the headroom I have is a lot lower and I'm only able to achieve a 30 frames per second motion reprojection. Now look at this, I'm just about to switch it on. You get an awful stutter as it switches on because I wouldn't recommend doing that, but look at that, we're now back at 45 frames per second. I'm going to do it again just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. So take it off and look at that, back to 30 frames per second. Which is okay, but it means I've got an extra frame being drawn in, which means more artifacts. So let's just switch that back on again. And there you are, back to 45 frames per second. So here's the thing. The turbo mode does not work with motion reprojection, as far as I'm aware, with the Reverb G2, but it works really well with the Varjo Aero. However, even without motion reprojection, you still get a nice boost in performance and overall smoothness is a lot better. Let's try it again, why not? So at the moment 45 frames per second, switch it off, we're back to 30 frames per second. And you can definitely tell, in fact at the moment it's gone really low. Perhaps because I keep changing it back and forth, which I wouldn't recommend guys. I'm only doing this to showcase the difference. So let's just switch it back on again. And there we go, 45 frames per second. So I thought I'd show you that because that is something I use a lot now. Turbo mode is something that's matured and it's really working very well now. And also I've now got my tracking number for the PIMAX crystal. It's going to be here very soon. So expect to see my first impressions on the channel probably next week. Very exciting times guys. Please let me know in the comments what you'd like to see with that headset. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye for now.